ever been a part of. But I think my favorite memory, besides beating Kansas City at home at their place, was
Mhm.
probably calling the timeout to kick the Chargers out of the playoffs and send them home. All
Yeah.
the me and Bosa were great after, he said something, and then we get to play him at the end of the year. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
We end up beating them and calling that timeout. But just there was so much hype around that game. There was so much building up, and being able to be right next to Cleat, put that little smirk on my face and call that timeout, because like everyone's like, "We'll take the tie." I'm just like, you guys really want to play Derwin James and Joey Bosa again? These guys are insane. Like, why don't we just send them home? Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? And so,
Facts.
beating a rival like that, sending them home like that, and I'll never forget that entrance of that game. Coming out into that, they had that little camera following. I was like, that was so lit. And so that's probably my favorite memory. And then some stories that I won't share that we have. we got some good memories.
Yeah, no doubt. No, that's got to be my favorite too, bro. I talk about it probably way too much, still to this day. But that moment, just feeling that energy, especially in Las Vegas, because like being in Oakland, we had a full Raider crowd the whole time. You smelled the weed from the parking lot coming into the stadium. You felt that energy all the time. And there was literally people were terrified to put on another jersey and walk into that stadium. And being in Las Vegas, it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? People like Las Vegas is a destination city. Everybody wants to come to Vegas or have an excuse to go and go support their team. And, that's been an issue. And obviously us having our struggles has not helped. With other fans coming in there and kind of setting their own tone in our stadium, which I hate more than anything. But going back to that season, I'll never forget just that week 18 going into that week. I remember walking with Foster up to Bisaccia's office, like, we're winning this game. Like there was not one doubt in our minds. And Rich was like, we're talking to Rich, like he was so calm. He's like, oh, we're going to win. He goes, I don't know how it's going to look. It might be down to the last second. He's like, we're going to win this game. And going into that stadium, the environment felt like Oakland.
Yeah.
For the first time I've ever, since we've been there in Vegas, and it was just about to explode. It felt like the whole game. So yeah, it was just, and honestly, to start that year, just the anticipation, like there was a lot of like positive energy going into that year, and starting off in the OT win against Baltimore, like that environment was crazy. And it just felt like right the whole year. So yeah, that week 18 win against the Chargers still to this day for me too is the best moment I've had as a Raider for sure.